What's up? Welcome back, everybody, to the new year. First day of trading in 2025. So welcome back to the Executive Zone. Hope all of you had an awesome, safe New Year, holiday, Christmas, whatever you celebrate. And of course, what better way to start than with our official traditions of my dog wanting to leave the moment that we start live. Of course. All right, I guess traditions die hard. I guess as they say in France, which obviously I don't know if they do. But let's get this show on the road. We already have our buy active. Unfortunately, it's a dud this morning. A dud for the crud for the first day. Let's see how that plays out. I want to know if everybody celebrated over the holidays. What did they do? Did they travel? Anything exciting? Anything new? What gifts did you get if you celebrate? And if not, what were you doing instead? Let's get everybody going. Let's reset this. And go for the new and improved. Oh, we still got our stuff here. Lovely. Let's start fresh. New chart. Everything. Buy now. Okay. Why didn't... Sorry. Getting back into the habit of things. Path towards millionaire. Thank you for that. Why am I echoing? That's a better question. Why am I echoing? Okay. Hopefully now it doesn't echo. There we go. Get a little bit of rust and dust that we gotta get off of our belt here. I haven't streamed since last year. Okay, let's make sure everybody's back. Let's make sure of it. Sorry guys, just making sure that everybody's here. I haven't streamed since the last time we were on, which was near the holidays, so everything's off over here. My bad, everybody. Thanks, Raj. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Everybody's got the link now. Get this show on the road. Let's get this show on the road, baby. Before anything. Before anything. Let's make sure. Joe Rogan, live Forex Factory. Forex Factory. This is so weird. It's like everything reset itself. Oh my god, what's going on? This sucks. Why is everything so weird? Okay. It's fixing the vertical live. So we don't have much news today. 10 a.m. Factory orders. Let's see how she goes down. I just saw yesterday that you can get AI to make you copyright-free music. So you best believe we're going to do that. We're going to have our own customary music. Oh, yeah. That's what we're talking about. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Why does it show up 4 times though? That's the real question. Why 4 times? Let's try this. We went from yes, yes to yes, yes, yes. I could see it show up twice. Oh, I know why. I know why. Thanks, Raj, for hanging out with me over here on the Facebook. Thanks for hanging out. And we're not on Instagram because they banned us for. They said that on Instagram, I got banned for breaking community guidelines. And do you know what community guidelines I apparently broke? Money laundering, romance scam, and fake reviews. I didn't do any of those. I had one person, I'm assuming it's one person, maybe it's two different accounts, sending them the same messages, pretending to be some woman, which I didn't even entertain. They said, "Oh my God, are you the person? Are you the guy from the grocery store this morning?" I said, "No, get lost." To both of them. And then I reported both accounts. And then they would send pictures of like some girl like in booty shorts or whatever. And I said, "I reported your account." So I'm getting message from 2 different accounts with the same style, romance scamming me. I report them and I get money laundering, fake reviews, and romance scam. Figure that one out. How does that work? Let's test this out. Fahad, hello. Let's see how this works. Does this show up? Yes. Let's see if this shows up on my YouTube. Yes, it does. Perfect. Perfect. It does. Success. We're back in action. Back in action, Jackson. You know what that means, right? I'm aggressive in 2616. Oh. Oh, all this talking, and I forgot to look for a trade. My bad. Sorry, guys. Getting back into the swing of things here. Getting back into the swing trade of things. Getting back into the swing of things. Is anybody watching Squid Games? I just started watching season 2. Missing the background music. When you say missing, are you saying that it's missing or you missed it? Hey, I just decoded 0.10% left to complete. Okay, nice. Oh, 6. My Instagram, to answer your question, it got banned for breaking community guidelines. They said I was money laundering, doing fake reviews, and romance scam. Which I wasn't doing any of that. At least if I was doing it, then okay, you got me, right? Like, you got me. Okay, it's my own fault. Whatever. But I wasn't doing that. That's the part that bothers me. Oh, I almost closed everything. That's the part that bothers me. I wasn't doing anything like that. Yeah, for sure I got targeted. For sure. 100%. For sure I got targeted. Cuz like I said, if you know you're doing some stupid things, then you accept what comes with it. Like if you know you're doing something wrong and then they catch you, like you know when you're doing something wrong. Like you're not stupid. But if you're not, then like what the hell? This one shows that. This one shows that. This is the one. This is the one. This is, I hope this is what I'm talking about. Fahad, did you buy crypto? Did you buy crypto with a K? Oh yeah, have coffee. I can get my Instagram restored, but I just don't want to pay for it. What if it breaks down? It could. It could break down. Where to buy? Where to buy? I'm going to be waiting for buy. The other day, I was with my girlfriend. I was falling asleep. We were laying. It was during the holidays. We were laying down. I was falling asleep, and I started to have a dream that I was looking at the gold chart, and it started to drop like a glitch, and it went into like the $1,600 range, and I was panicking because I was looking for the buy button because I thought to myself, I don't care if I blow my account. There's no way it's gonna drop $1,000 and stay there. It's impossible. So I just started to put buys, and then it started to shoot up, and I was making money, and then I woke up. That actually happened. Yeah, that actually happened. Could you tell that I missed the charts from the dream? Dream, 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 dream. What is this? Where to buy? Where to buy? Where to buy Dubai? I don't know. The real question is, did Fahad buy crypto? I didn't buy crypto. I was going to set up the account. I had the money ready, and then I forgot. And then by the time I looked at it, I was so glad that I didn't. But then I looked at it again later, and then I was so sad that I didn't. Uniswap. On Uniswap. Yankee Doodle Swap. So when they banned my Instagram, why isn't it on big platforms? The reason is because it's not a big coin. Not all cryptos are on all exchanges. Like, not all tokens and coins are on all exchanges. Here to here. If it doesn't have a lot of liquidity, if it doesn't have like enough money behind it, enough market cap, if the project isn't fancy enough, who knows why an exchange actually like lists something. Like, what's the real reason that they actually do it? So you can find hundreds and thousands of different coins and tokens off of the major exchanges, but that in itself is the biggest red flag for a crypto token. But that's where all the money is made, not on the exchanges, off the exchanges. When they banned my Instagram, they also banned my Facebook. I don't really care about Facebook, to be honest. That's where I sell stuff. That's really all I use Facebook for. So I don't care that I lost my Facebook, really. But my mom gave me the idea to reactivate my old Facebook from high school. So I did. Nobody knows I'm back alive, because that's been deactivated for like 10 years. So I've just been like creeping on there and looking at everybody's life from back in high school. And this morning, I opened up the Facebook and I see my childhood friend that I knew since I was 7 years old. This year, I turned 37. Oh man, getting old. So I turned 37 this year. So that's 30 years ago. Okay. So I see him and he got scammed. I don't know if he knows it yet, but he got scammed. I see a message that says, I won't show you his name, but I'm going to read to you what the message said. How can I hide this? So, I don't know if you can see. It shows a picture of him and it has a bank deposit. Now, this is not to make fun, because it sucks. I like I never wish anybody to get scammed or lose their money because you work hard for your money. I would assume that you work hard for your money. But it shows a bank balance of $15,210. Could be real, could be fake. I don't know, makes no difference. And it says, "Thanks, Miss Kathy, for helping me turn $500 into $10,500 within 24 hours through Forex trading. I'm really grateful, and those who want to give this a try, kindly contact Miss Kathy via WhatsApp." Then it's the WhatsApp, and she will put you through. So I don't share that to make fun of him, but he clearly got scammed. So I immediately sent that. Oh, this is unavailable. That's great. So I immediately sent that to my other childhood friend. He's like my brother. That I've known for the same amount of time. We were in the same class. When I met that friend, I met this one and this other one. So I've known all three of them for 30 years. So they all know each other. It's just that this one that got scammed, I haven't seen in 14 years, 15 years. Damn, it's crazy. So anyways, we all know each other. So I thought it was sad to see, because what the hell? Who in this generation would be scammed like that? You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. I see it very often. So I get, not now because my Instagram's banned and I'm on my new one, but I get people all the time that fall for fake influencers, fall for fake accounts, people pretending to be me or like other people that I know. They fall. Okay, are we back? Okay, this one's okay. What the hell happened? Why did it crash? Why did it crash? Okay, glitch in the matrix. Okay, this one. What is... Oh, you got to be kidding me. Okay. Sorry, guys. We're on this stream. So this is how it's going to be today. Why did it crash though? All right. Look, sorry guys. Yeah. I know, I see that there's no chart. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's fix that. Let's put the chart back up for you. It's like restaurant music. It's my kind of restaurant. That's my kind of dig. I honestly don't don't even know what the refrigerator. We'll put this song. It's called Good Energy. We need some of that right now. We need some of that good energy right now. How both are vertical. Yeah, long story. The software crashed, but the streams were still going. Both were still going. When I restarted the software, I connected the main one to the vertical by accident. So the vertical was still running somehow. And then I reconnected the main one to the wrong live. So it reconnected to the vertical, and then it duplicated itself. So now I can't stop it, because then I'd be ending all of it and then resetting it all. So the best thing for me to do is to just keep it going as it is. That's the best thing I could do. And the music is gone. Talk about a great way to start our first live back. With a banned Facebook, a banned Instagram, a crashed live, everybody's asleep. We will put something a little mellow here. Hey, we got an AI ad. Thank you. Something normal. Oh man, now your webcam is snowing. It's snowing. Where is it snowing? Don't say it's snowing. You know what this means? This means we need some of this. Let's reset our brain a little bit. I know you can't see it as clear, but I'll read it to you. LGBTQ liberals arm themselves due to fear of concentration camps. I don't think that's true. Electric car range can plummet by up to 40% in winter, test reveals. That's kind of obvious. People just started to get the Tesla truck here, like a month or two ago, here in Toronto, Canada. And then the snow came. I don't know how you can call that thing a truck. It sucks. People were complaining that the battery was dying. But like, why are you complaining? You should have known that. That happens to regular Teslas already. Somebody that buys a Tesla truck is not someone that needs a truck. It's just a silly looking SUV, if you think about it. whatever you're going to put in the back of that truck, you're not a handy person. Don't fool yourself. I'm saying in a split second, you're going black, and then the time your screen. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like static. I'm talking about static. I think you're talking about static. Asylum seekers drain money from Dutch state for generations. Put this here. Put this here. How the grooming gang scandal was covered up. I don't know. Biden to present Hillary Clinton, George Soros, and Presidential Medal. The Presidential Medal of Freedom. I swear. Once Trump won, from the time that he won until the present, you hear like nothing about Biden. And the only things you hear about Biden are him doing like ridiculous announcements that he had never would have done during the entire presidency, during the entire 4 years. All of a sudden, he's dropping bombs and attacking like Russia or wherever else. All of a sudden, he's super active. Giving pardons to his son. Obviously, he would do that. Why wouldn't you save your pedo family? Cool, whatever. I don't support that, but whatever. That's his decision. President Biden will award the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the nation's highest civilian honor, to former presidential candidate Hillary Clinton for doing nothing. Billionaire Democrat mega donor George Soros, former Nazi, and several others at the White House ceremony on Saturday. The White House said Clinton, Soros, and 17 other recipients of the prestigious award are individuals who have made exemplary contributions to the prosperity, values, or security of the United States, world peace, or other significant societal, public, or private endeavors. This isn't a red flag to anyone? Man, see in Reuters app news, it's updating. I don't have Reuters, actually. Reuters and shooters. President Biden believes great leaders keep the faith, give everyone a fair shot, and put decency above all else, the White House said in a statement. These 19 Americans are great leaders who have made America a better place. They are great leaders because they are good people who have made extraordinary contributions to their country and the world. As much as I don't like Hillary Clinton, I'd give her the pass. But George Soros, seeing that whoever he's giving these medals to, my guess, my suspicion, my own theory would be that this list of people are the ones that were really running the presidency these last 4 years behind the scenes. And they're giving themselves a reward for it. Kind of like to say, hey, this is like, we did it. That's my guess. These people were the puppet masters. These people were the president the last 4 years, not Biden. That's my guess. BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF posts highest outflow after banner year. Fahad. Before I forget, it was buffering. Raj bro told me to refresh. Okay, well, welcome back. Welcome back, my dear. So, we were looking at crypto over here on this day, on the 20th. Clearly, they've rug pulled since then. Let me see. I don't know if you can see it. We were looking at it over here. So it's 0.000766 whatever. Then now it's at 0.0001698. So it's lost like a lot. If I were to gamble it, now would be a better time. Like if you would have put $20 when we were looking at it that day before the holidays, if you would have put $20, you'd have maybe $5, maybe $4 or $5. But like I said, it's to be a gamble. Like if you're to put money in this, it's a gamble. And I explained why it would be a gamble. I'm not promoting coins. I don't promote tokens. I don't give financial advice. This would be for fun, a gamble. This is crypto is the name of of Superman's dog. And he was in the movie trailer. The movie trailer came out on this day, on the 19th. Come on, move up. Move up already. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Subscribe now. No. After China, Apple also removing VPN apps from App Store in India. Geez, Raj, I wonder why. Why would Apple remove VPNs? You want to give me an answer, Raj? Why would they remove VPNs from India? I wonder why. Apple has begun removing VPN apps from its App Store in India following the new anti-privacy law that prohibits anonymous use of VPNs. They require VPN providers to maintain detailed... Oh, okay. And don't worry, Fahad, we'll get into that virus. They are watching more what's. You know what they say. Vishnu has many forms, just like Krishna. Krishna comes in many forms. Many different embodiments. So what kind of embodiments of Krishna and Vishnu are you guys looking up over there? Corn, indeed. So this says a lot if you think about this. We'll get into the virus, don't worry. Look. Many of us have avoided government surveillance. Where was it? Look, this. India introduced new law back whatever ban anonymous use of VPNs. Well, where was it? Where did I just see it? It was here, this part, and then we'll get in. Let's read that. Apple began to remove it. Anti-privacy law that prohibits anonymous use of VPNs. The law requires this. The law requires VPN providers to maintain detailed user records. The VPN provider keeps a detailed user record. This decision echoes Apple's actions in China, where hundreds of VPN apps were taken down under government pressure. If you use a VPN, you're using it to mask your location, and in a way, remain somewhat anonymous. So if the VPN provider keeps a detailed record of your user activity, then what's the point of you using a VPN other than changing your geographical location? Like if you want to have YouTube Premium and you have a VPN, you can activate a YouTube Premium account in a country where it's cheaper. You'd have to create a brand new account. So like if you have a YouTube account that you created in your country, I think Korea, Venezuela, and I think India was another one. I forgot about that. Ruined the whole conversation. Anyways, other than changing your geographical location, you want to remain anonymous, don't you? That's kind of the idea of having a VPN. You can use it to activate Netflix in places, like create an account in Netflix in other places and have it cheaper. Because if I'm in India, or if I'm in South America or Korea, and like I'm a local there, and I create an account there, then I'm paying the local fees. And if I happen to travel from Korea to Canada, I can still access my account, my Netflix or whatever, from my device. And then I can access the local whatever there. So you can use VPNs for that too. But if they keep a detailed record of your actions, I don't know. I don't know about that, Jim. Hundreds of VPN apps are removed in China. These government long banned VPNs. First VPN removed in India. India introduced a new law back in 2022, which effectively banned the anonymous use of VPNs, as well as outlawing services like NordVPN that keeps no logs of customer activity. That's good to know for me, that they don't keep a log of customer activity. So for Raj, our brother in India, now you know that the laws have changed in your country. When you use a VPN, if you do use a VPN, for them to provide service in your country, they are keeping a log of your activity. So your browser history that you've been hiding, they see it. Them and God see it. Okay? Just because you don't drink doesn't mean you're not guilty. You're not innocent. You asked about the virus. Let's see if we get there. Look, this is exactly what I was talking about. Biden has been doing nothing. And then all of a sudden, from the time Trump won till now, he's like doing all this crazy stuff. Biden discussed plans to strike Iran nuclear sites if Tehran speeds towards bomb. Biden's not doing that. That's not Biden. That's these people. These people are saying that. They want to strike Iran because they have the amount of money that these people, Soros and Hillary Clinton and all these people, the amount of money they have in like oil and military and stuff is unreal. God damn, if then they have lots of stocks of individual users. Yes, they do. Now you know how their VPNs work. Biden to block more offshore oil drilling before Trump arrives. Of course. As long as he does that, they keep the price where they want it. New Orleans terror attack suspect named. 10 dead. Car plows. NASA's watching vast growing anomaly in Earth's magnetic field. Watch. They're going to start talking about polar shifts. North-south shifting. They're going to start to put in the conversation of a polar shift that happened so many thousands of years and how the Earth has done it many times in the past and how the North Pole used to be over here and the oceans have shifted. Where there are deserts now, it used to be lush, full green forests, and where there are forests now, used to be in the ocean. Watch. Did you watch Reel on Amir, the delivery guy from India who's built different? No idea. I'm not familiar with this Amir person. Send it to me Telegram DM and I'll watch it after. Jimmy Carter dies at 100. Okay, China is clearly gearing up for war. Slovakia considered. Where's stuff about the virus? Interesting. Interesting that there's nothing here about the virus. If there were ever somewhere for there to be something about that topic, this would be one of the places. This is interesting to note too. I did not know this. I'm not surprised. Russia says it's using Bitcoin to evade sanctions. I'm not surprised. This was crazy. I saw this. Instagram bans my account. They accuse me of money laundering, romance scam, and fake reviews, which I didn't do any of that. But they were showing me the unedited video of this woman on fire. Can you believe that? They banned me wrongfully. Again, if I was doing something stupid, then I accept it. But I wasn't. Here, you can see they blurred the woman on fire. They should blur it, of course. I saw it. I saw it on Instagram. And they banned me. Hey, it's your birthday. As we are, man, we don't feel much, but treat party both. This is for you. Confetti. Confetti. I'm looking for stuff on the virus. I don't think there's gonna be I don't think we're gonna hit our buy this morning, which is fine. Had a bit of a rough start. It's okay if don't take a trade first day back. I'd rather not lose money. The screenshot I sent this morning didn't play out. Wasn't during our session, so thankfully we're not at a loss, because that would have been a loss earlier, and then it would have kicked us out and then taken off. FDA finds DNA contamination in Pfizer COVID vax. No surprise. Who could have told you that? We are $90 in profit. That made my day. Thank you for telling me that. I'm glad that you're in profit. That's what I like to hear, that you guys are making money. Welcome back to making money. There's nothing about the virus. Interesting. If there were ever, so on Disclose, if there were ever some place to be talking about it, Disclose TV would be one of the places that you would find something about it. But if there were ever a for sure place to see anything about it, it would be here on InfoWars. And there's nothing. Biden commits over $300 million to bird flu prevention. Doesn't sound that serious. Oh, okay, here. COVID vax team. Let me close this, because then I think I got a copyright strike from him. If Earth's if Earth's magnetic field inverses, which has happened in the past historically. I was learning about that like 17 years ago. If it were to happen, there's nothing you can do. It would just happen. And then we're all screwed. Just know that. Just one sec. Let me let my dog back in. She clearly can't make up her mind. This is like restaurant music. This works. British scientists who worked on AstraZeneca's C19 jab are calling for the UK to stockpile vaccines for the bubonic plague as fears about the next global pandemic grow. Another way of saying this. So let's read it again. Let's read this again. And then I'm going to rephrase it another way. British scientists who worked on the AstraZeneca C19 jab are telling the UK to stockpile vaccines for the bubonic plague as fears about the next global pandemic grow. Sounds like they care, right? Hey, let's be ready in advance just in case. Sounds nice. But another way of reading this is scientists that work for AstraZeneca work for or have worked for and have some type of payment or investment from or with or in partnership with AstraZeneca. So basically AstraZeneca is asking the UK, the government. So this big company, this pharmaceutical company, is telling the government to buy in advance vaccines. Hey, you guys should just buy a bunch of vaccines just in case. You wouldn't want what happened last time to happen again, right? So why not buy millions and millions of doses from us just in case? Just in case. No reason. They really care. They care so much they're going to charge full price for those things. If they really cared, because they are like multi-billion-dollar companies, wouldn't they say, hey, we are going to provide the UK with millions of doses just in case? Wouldn't that make more sense? Someone is going to argue back and say, well, no, because they're a business. That's not how business works. I know. I totally agree with you. That's not how business works. They are in the business to make money. Correct. They want to sell their juice. Oh, yeah. I saw something about this on the weekend. That apparently this guy's he might resign today. This is Raj's favorite, Reuters. The anonymous source close to the Prime Minister told Reuters that Trudeau may announce today that he will resign as a leader of Canada's ruling Liberal Party after nearly a decade in power. That would be great. If the announcement doesn't come today, the source added, it's likely to come before Wednesday. And if it doesn't come by Wednesday, it'll come by Friday. And if it doesn't come by Friday, it'll come by next year. Emergency meeting of Liberal legislators is scheduled. It's unclear whether Trudeau would remain as Prime Minister until a new Liberal leader is chosen, or whether he would resign immediately. I don't think he'll resign. I don't think he will. He doesn't really get to decide. Like, really? But if he has the choice, he wouldn't. I don't think he would. He's not the type to do that. This doesn't look so bad. Why is it buffering for you guys like that? It shouldn't. Everything's normal. That live looks like that. Then this one. Wow. It's weird. Okay. Sorry, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out and hanging on while the live is all funky and weird. I'm back at it again. Who wants to do a grow your money challenge? Who wants to do like a grow $50 or $20 together? We are all in. Should we do... Growing $20 is harder than growing $50. What should we do? Should we do $20? And the reason why I say 20. Yes, it's harder, but the year started. So like we can take our time with it and see how far we get. See if we last a week. I'll put a poll in the chat in the Telegram channel. I'll give the options. $20, $50, and $100. So Fahad, you were asking about the virus thing. I was hoping we could find something about it and then look it over together. I don't know too much about it. I haven't looked into it. And the reason for it is I'm not going to buy into the fear of it. I saw someone post, it said this: POV, you live in China, and they were showing clips of all the like mass outbreak stuff, kind of like saying, hey, like, we live in China and there's all this happening. And then they stopped the video of all the outbreak clips, and then they were showing that they live in China, and they were showing like all the parks and stuff, and everybody's fine, like everybody's calm and relaxed. So I was already not looking to buy into the fear and the propaganda of it. It's the same thing that happened in 2019. Like end of 2019, it's exactly what they were promoting. Same like this. Before it became a big deal in 2020, like January, February, and then March. Don't you remember that they were showing on the news how people in China are like dropping like flies on the street because of this pandemic? Like, you walk down the street and there's people on the ground. That's what they were showing. Tell me where. Like, we have just here. Okay, there's not a lot of people on the YouTube live. Tell me, I'm in Canada. You're in India. And you're in Bangladesh, right? Fahad? Hassan is in Morocco, if I remember. You're in Bangladesh, right? So here we have 3 different countries we could talk about. Tell me if you saw one news report in your city, in your country, of people dropping from COVID-19 on the street. Because that didn't happen here. People did get unalived, yes. Whether it was from COVID or not, it's a whole different discussion. But they weren't dropping dead on the street. That didn't happen here. Even before lockdown, like even before they shut down everything, people weren't falling on the streets. Were they falling on the streets near you? I don't think so. So if that's what they were saying was happening in China then, and it didn't happen anywhere else, what the hell was happening in China? Ask yourself that question. If they were showing that in China, people were dropping like flies in the streets, and that's why you should be scared, but it didn't happen anywhere else, and they locked down the world, then whatever they're saying is happening now that you should be scared of because people are panicking in China, this is the exact same playbook. Here in Kolkata, some cases might there. By that fear today, our national index like Nifty, the Bank Nifty crashed like 800 pips, and I'm not sure I'm understanding what you're talking about. Bank Nifty? What's Nifty? I'm unfamiliar. What's Nifty? Please educate me. What is Nifty? Look at this. All the drones and all that flying around, they finally caught an alien. That's obviously not talking about aliens. It's talking about illegals. It's talking about illegals. Illegal aliens. Here we go. Red alert. Bill Gates is trying to launch a new pandemic hysteria. That's exactly what I was just saying. Propaganda, but whatever. This promoting a hysteria. Launch a new pandemic hysteria operation. Operation Catastrophic Contagion is a globalist plan to reinstate lockdowns worldwide. What did I just say? What did I just say? Must watch. Share. Okay, well, I'm not watching anything right now. That's exactly what I was saying. Guatemalan illegal arrested for... If this person actually touched a 5-year-old, I hope he's never found. I hope he's never found and meets God as soon as possible to be judged. To be judged by God. That's a nice way of saying. We're here to blow Starship up. FBI probes bomb. No Diddy. Or, you know what? I hope he meets Diddy. I hope he meets Diddy or God ASAP. Type Bank Nifty in Trading View. You got it. Bank Nifty. Oh, is that India index? Is that what this is? I never knew that. I always wondered what India's index looks like. I did not know that. Bank Nifty and Nifty. I'm gonna show you what came to my mind. Cool. Good to know. Damn, that's a crazy drop. Look at this over here. On the day, Thursday, Friday, Monday. Look at this crazy gap over the weekend. Man, it gaps a lot on the weekends. Thursday, over here. This is probably a Friday, Tuesday, Thursday. What? I'm guessing you guys had a holiday on the 2nd. Was there a holiday on the 2nd of October? Wednesday? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Here, weekend. Wednesday, Thursday. Damn, crazy gap from Wednesday to Thursday. I learned something new. Thank you, Raj. See, you said Nifty. And this is the closest thing that I could think of. Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. Biden quietly bans most gas-powered tankless water heaters. What's the point of that? Biden increases U.S. presence in Kurdish Syria. This guy did nothing. Biden did nothing the entire presidency. All of a sudden, he's sending troops for what? If you are exiting the presidency, why are you positioning your soldiers in places that, if you are going to put forth a strategy, the idea is that there's a plan. And if you're about to leave, why you're sending your people on a suicide mission? I don't know. Muscular algorithm changes. There's a lot of weird stuff happening. Oh, this would make sense. Does it come with a pardon? Remember I was saying earlier about the this Nobel Prize, whatever, from the president? And how I just suspect that these people that are getting this award were probably the ones pulling the strings behind the scenes? If it comes with a pardon, that would make sense. With just over 2 weeks left to go in his administration, President Biden has been taking a series of last-minute measures to try to Trump-proof his legacy. I could see that. And put a spoke in his successor's wheels. But some of his actions seem designed solely to trigger his opponents. Medal of Freedom to former Secretary Hinge. This will be the last article, and then we are Volkswagen out of here for today. The White House said that the award given to individuals who have made exemplary contributions, whatever, handed out 19 individuals online. Biden is given presidential to say 2 worst. Yes, I agree. Be almost like awarding war president. Who else is awarded? Besides Clinton, Soros, Biden's, Michael Fox. Why couldn't it be Back to the Future? Oh, it is. Besides Clinton and Soros, Biden's Medal of Freedom recipients include Bono, Michael J. Fox. This has to be a joke. Denzel Washington, Bill Nye. Bill Nye's the biggest con man ever. Which sucks, because, like, I grew up watching this guy, and I loved his stuff. Like, I loved watching Bill Nye. I liked Bill Nye. Then seeing him all of a sudden become, number one, become a health expert when he's not a health expert. He's Bill Nye the Science Guy, and he's not even a official scientist. He has no like scientific degree or title or anything. Yes, he was the science guy to my generation growing up. Yes, absolutely. I learned a lot of science from Bill Nye the Science Guy, and I'm grateful for that. But he's not a scientist. That's big. It's a big deal. Jane Goodall. Miss live with chimpanzees. Yes, she lived with chimpanzees in Africa. Okay. Whatever. Anyways. That's enough of that. Alright, guys. Raj, Fahad, everybody else on the other channel. Thanks for hanging out. Welcome back. A bit of a bumpy start this morning, a crash, whatever. So, the live didn't go as expected, but we did have it. We are back. We will do that challenge. We'll do a challenge. I'll put a poll later on. 20, 50, 100. If you can do whatever, right? If we end up doing with the 50 and you can only do 20, do 20. If you want to do 100, go 100. Whatever you want to do. But let's do it together. Let's do it for fun together. So thanks for hanging out this morning for me, this afternoon, this evening for some of you. See you guys in the chats. Let's grow this community to something great this year, something greater. I am grateful to have you guys as part of the community. See you in the chats. Keep smiling. Don't let anybody piss you off. And see you tomorrow.